I'm a big fan of headphones. I love the variety of the features, the fit, the style, and of course how they sound. Now don't get me wrong, I'm no audiophile, but I can really appreciate a good pair of cans. But you know what excites me more than the latest and greatest boutique headphones or the hottest DAC? It's when I find headphones that give you exceptional value for the price. You see, I was in the market for some open-back headphones, and being the frugal person I am, I went and saw the cheapest pair of headphones I could find. And I saw this pair of full open-back headphones for just $60 on Amazon.
Do a barrel roll!
These are the OEH 10 open-back headphones by LyxPro. They are open-air, over-the-ear headphones with 42mm drivers and have an advertised frequency response of 15 to 30 kilohertz. They have an 8-foot-long cable, non-detachable unfortunately, and come in the color choices of black or black. Included in the box are the headphones, a 3.5mm to 1/4-inch adapter, a cheap usable carrying bag, and some thicker fabric ear cushion replacements in case you're not a fan of the fake leather feel or want a little bit more padding. Now for those of you who didn't know, there are basically 3 types of headphones: closed back, semi-open back, and full open back. The function is essentially in the name. You see, closed back headphones have a solid back, which essentially cups the whole ear. Open backs, well, have an open back, and it allows sound and air to move through the ear cup more freely. Semi-open backs are kind of middle ground and vary between the manufacturer, but honestly, I found them to be always closer to the closer back headphones, but I don't know, your experience may vary. Closed back headphones have a more in-your-head sound, and open backs have more spatial awareness to the sound. Similar, but obviously not the same, to when you listen to speakers pointed at you. You see, closed backs are great for bass heads and isolated listening, or if you want to hear nothing but the music, or maybe don't want to be too loud for the people near you. Closed backs are the way to go if that's what you want. Now, why would you want open back headphones like these? Well, open back headphones allow the sound to pass through, and this creates a more accurate sound with a wider soundstage. For music lovers, it allows a more critical and less ear-fatiguing experience. For gamers, the open back design can give a better atmospheric audio experience in open-world games, or it can make it easier to determine an audio source's location in a game like Apex Legends. Although, it doesn't help with your bad aim. Now, the main reason I wanted these headphones was because I wanted to be able to hear the outside environment while I'm either gaming or working. If my kids need me, or if my wife needs to quickly ask me something while I'm in the office, I don't have to stop everything I'm doing just to hear what's going on. Plus, honestly, the isolation from closed-back headphones sometimes makes me feel a little claustrophobic, but I don't know, I'm weird like that. Alright, that's the gist of it. Headphone lesson over. How was my actual experience while using these? Well, for $60, these punch well above their weight class. There are other more expensive headphones out there that may have a better sound quality or maybe a bit more presence on the low end. The HD58X comes to mind. But for this price point, they deliver an exceptional experience. While playing The Witcher 3, I heard a lot more detail from the environment around me that was surprisingly not as noticeable as before. You really could pick out some extra nuance in the sound design, and it really heightened the experience. Listening to some music on my phone was a nice experience as well. It wasn't anything too special as far as open-back headphones go, but I could easily detect the individual instruments of the songs, and elements like reverb or delay were much more detailed than what my Sonys had to offer. However, as I've said, if you're a big bass head, you may find the low end quite lacking. These just can't give that pounding low end that closed backs can deliver. Oh, and if you're a headbanger with your tunes, you might want to be a little bit careful, because these will likely fall off. You know, it's hard to go into huge depth about my thoughts of these because, honestly, they're pretty standard headphones. They sound great, but yeah, for $60 I don't expect much. My gripes are minor, but I still like to address them. For those who are curious, the foam fabric pads they come with aren't unusable, but they seem to add a lot more clamping force when I was wearing them, and I don't know, maybe it'll get better over time after breaking them in, but I don't know, I'll just stick with the fake leather. I'm also not the biggest fan of the black and red color. It seems to be just a little tacky for my taste. However, it's subtle enough to where I'm not embarrassed to wear them out in public or anything like that. And although the cable length is nice for applications like gaming and music production, 8 feet of cable is just a bit much if I'm, say, out for a walk and listening to music on my phone. And it's a real big bummer that this cable is not detachable, because once that breaks, game over. You'll need to throw them out and get a new set, and that's probably my biggest complaint about these guys. All in all, the OEH 10s have a quality that is incredibly impressive for its price point. Just make sure to keep your expectations in check. It's a pretty basic product, and these aren't exactly audiophile grade. However, don't mistake that as a diss to LyxPro. These are great if you've never tried open-back headphones before, or you're just looking for some great cans that deliver the best bang for your buck. If that's the case, look no further than these guys here. By the way, random note here. If you're specifically looking for headphones to game with, please, whatever you do, stay away from the fake surround sound headsets. Just get the best stereo headphones that fit your budget, and they'll suit your needs a lot better. Linus Tech Tips has a great vid on this. Just check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. Well, that does it for this one. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. Thanks for watching the video. Before this, I only did one video 2 years ago, and Digital Cynic was something that I just kind of wanted to do for fun, and everything just happened at the wrong time. Life kind of happened, and I had to stop. It was a solo venture, and just too many things happened to really make this a thing that I wanted it to be. I received a mountain of wonderful, positive support and feedback from people. I can't believe the videos almost hit 6,000 views, I think. Thank you all for whoever's checked out that video and left a very kind comment. My buddy Brendan has joined on board with the channel. Basically, the gist of it is we are doing videos every Monday. He is doing a video next Monday, so be excited for that. And somewhere down the line at the recording of this video, I'm not sure when specifically, but we eventually also want to do some sort of podcast every Friday night, some sort of either tech or pop culture news. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out once we get there. Follow us on social media for more details on that. Everything to follow us and keep in touch is in the description down below. Again, thank you so much for checking out the video and the channel. Leave a thumbs if you liked it. Thumbs down if you disliked it. But that's enough rambling from me. If you like content about tech, movies, games, and everything and all in between, subscribe to Digital Cynic, and we'll see you next time.